And there's a lot of reasons why kids join gangs. Can you give me a reason why a kid joins a gang? Fit in. Perfect. Give me another reason. What a reason? They don't have a family. Great answer. How about another reason? What's that? Feel wanted. Good. One more.
Protected.
Protected. You guys do a little more than I know, don't you? Great answers. There are a lot of reasons why kids join gangs today. Unfortunately, they're all the wrong reasons. Okay? There are a lot of gangs on Rhode Island. There's a lot of gangs on the East Coast. Well, in America, there's a lot of gangs up here. We have gangs in prison. Okay? It's not illegal to join a gang. It's just an illegal activity that you do while you're in the gang. Okay? Believe me, I do not condone anybody from joining the gang. Okay? Because if you are in a gang and you come to prison, we're going to watch you. Okay, we're going to watch any activity. We're going to read your mail extra careful. We're going to listen to your phone calls. We are going to watch every movement that you make while you're in here. We stop it right in the beginning. We'll identify you. We'll identify your associates. We'll identify your enemies. Okay, so we stop all gang activity. We will stop wearing your colors. You'll have no more colors. Any of that illicit activity that you did outside stops in prison.
So if you come in here clicked up, let's say me and you are boys. Me and you been running a set together. We on the same block, whatever you want to put it. You come in here, me and you are together. What they do is they'll put you on one side of this, on the side of the joint. They'll put me on the other side. They SIG you. So that means every time you do this, what's up, man? Wow, that's it. You're going to say. That's all you got to do. You understand what I'm saying? You see him, you salute him. That's it. You're going to say.
Most inmates don't have a lot of free time, and when they do work, it's difficult to get a job in the industries division. Their first jobs are usually scrubbing the floors and scrubbing the toilets throughout the building. The starting pay is 50 cents a day, go into your account. Not all of the money in your account is available to you to spend. Some of it is saved, so when you get out, you do have a little bit. You'd be fortunate if your family deposited or friends would deposit money into your account. And a lot of times they'll deposit money that they need to live on.
Guys like me, I got a good job. I'm a rec worker, so like I'm in charge of all the games, all the athletic things. But it took me almost 2 years to get to where I am. You understand what I'm saying?
How much do you make?
I make $3 a day. You know, and
he makes a lot,
and that's a lot. Yeah. That's like having $100,000 on the street in here. You understand what I'm saying? Imagine that, $3 a day. He was out there making some dough, more than I did. You know what I'm saying? But me and him probably are making the same amount right now. So it doesn't matter what his education is. Me and him could both be scrubbing the same toilet. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, you sub
I do that. I work in the hospital. I'm the porter in the hospital. I clean the toilets, I clean the floors, just make sure the place is spotless. That's my job.
I mean, minimum wage is what out there today? Does anybody know what the minimum wage is? So I started off my job at 50 cents a day, paying some serious square feet. So just think about that.
You have to buy your own cosmetics, meaning toothpaste, deodorant, soap.
If you do want to make phone calls, it's between $3 and $4 just to connect a phone call, and then you pay for each minute thereafter. A lot of your friends and family will cut their phones off so you can't call them because their phone bills become too expensive.
Outside of working in the jobs that we have, there's also an education area which has a lot of programs that it does offer. People can get their GED. They have college courses here from S.C.O.R.E. They have anger management classes, domestic violence classes. They have a big substance abuse program. There's definitely a lot of options to obtain some skills and be rehabilitated.
So far, I did a total of 21 programs since I've been here for 5 years on my 15-year sentence. The key to the program is if you want to change, you're the one who has to do the changing. For me, I wanted to change because I'm tired of running this kind of life. And the first step that I had to do was get help for the drug addiction that I have. So I had to get involved in all the programs. If you want help, they'll give you help. Don't listen to that prison won't help you. If you want help, they'll give you help. There are programs here for each and every individual that has that need in that department. Since I've been in prison, I've been able to turn my life around. I did over 21 programs, including the drug program, and was able to make amends with my family. Mailed them all copies of all the certificates, and I was able to use the rehabilitation that they have inside the prison system today.
The S.C.O.R.E program is safe to bring the children to. The teachers come back every year. Some of the teachers have actually incorporated the S.C.O.R.E program into their curriculum.
Administrators were extremely hesitant. Just the environment, they were questioning the environment. They questioned the interaction that the children would have with the inmates. I had to do quite a bit of convincing. I came to the prison 2 different times on my time to get more paperwork, S.C.O.R.E pamphlets, and I put together a packet, a very thick packet for parents, administrators, and my principal. Dropped it off, and about a week later I did hear a positive feedback, and it was a go. In terms of the safety issues, students and chaperones are extremely safe. The dynamic between the students and the correctional officers being next to them, that's wonderful. The inmates are seated right in front of the students, and I love the interaction. They're a couple feet away, and it's perfect.
I got 13 years in prison already. I came in when I was 17. You do the math. Now I look like a punk to my kids. And that means more to me than what anybody in here thinks about me. When I go home, my main objective is to finally put the people that love me in front of me. I don't care about the streets. My reputation doesn't mean anything to me, because now my reputation is nothing, because my son doesn't have a father. Like he said, tough guys. You know who's tough? My dad's tough. I'm not tough. My son is out there without his pops. My stepdaughter does not have a father, because I took on that role and I decided to leave him out there stranded.
Stay focused on what you kids are doing today. Go to school. Okay, that's the main thing. If your kids drop out of school, you kids are nothing. You kids are going to be nothing. Okay? Plain and simple. Okay, crime is going to get you to prison.
I'm lucky to be alive, and I got to be honest with you, I'm lucky to even be standing in prison for the crimes that I committed. I was convicted of 4 armed robberies in the 1st degree. If there's any message that I can give to you here today, people, please listen. Whether you're smoking pot, you're taking a little drink out of your father, your mother's cabinet, you need to stop and think, because it's going to lead you into a very bad path like it has to me. I cannot turn back time, people, and I cannot even stop to think about the hurt that I put on those poor people that I robbed. Them people have to live with that every single day, what I did to them. Remember, those people are mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters. I do think about them every day. I do wish that someday I'll be able to meet them and say how sorry I am. For now, people, I sit here and I'm doing a 15-year sentence, and each day that goes by is a day off my life. All of my birthdays and my family's birthdays and grandmother and grandfather's birthdays are all gone. All those summers that I've been here, gone. I cannot add those years back to my life, people. They're gone, they're history. It's over. I wasn't able to watch my 2 daughters grow up. I didn't get to go to the father and daughter dances with them. I didn't get to bring them and have ice cream with them. Do all the things that a father should do. I let the drug addiction take over my life, and I never did nothing about it because I just didn't care. I had no respect for nobody. If you are involved with any type of drugs, whether it's smoking pot or pills, do yourself a big favor. Go to your mother, go to your father, go to your brother, your sister, or even a teacher, guidance counselor. And ask them for help, because that's what they're there for. They will help you. They're not going to hold it against you.
I remember being on the highway driving home, and the next thing I remember is I'm in the hospital, and there's doctors and nurses and everybody working on me, and I don't know what's going on. And then after a little while, I don't know, hours later, when I'm finally coherent again, I'm told, a doctor comes into my room, and she tells me, you were in a car accident, you're the cause of the car accident, one person's dead, and another person's badly hurt because of it. Now, how do you think you'd feel if someone told you that?
Horrible.
Exactly, and as bad as you